all over the world on our virtual platform. Please, ladies, gentlemen, we welcome our General Secretary, Mr. Véran, who is on the stage. And to open this press conference here in Cairo, please welcome the CAF President, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, who will give a summary of today's meeting, and why not yesterday ESCO as well. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Alex. Thanks for the wonderful work. It's an honor for me and my brother Veron to be with the media. Thank you for all of the members of the media for attending. Also, my gratitude to our first Vice President, Senghor. Gratitude to our second Vice President, Yaya, for being here, and our third Vice President, Suleiman, and our fourth Vice President, Seydou, and our brother from Somali. Thank you so much for being here as well, because you are an integral part of the leadership of CAF. Now, we met yesterday and both at EXCO and today, and a lot of the issues, because the media was present in the whole session, yeah. So a lot of the issues we discussed yesterday as EXCO are fundamentally the same things we discussed today, including the resolutions we took. So this is an opportunity based on any questions that you might have or anything else that you might want us to address. Usually when we have these sort of press conference or these media events, and when we've got, whether it's EXCO or General Assembly, we are here to deal with whatever questions you've got. You would have sat in there and saw what the issues that were raised, and a lot of the issues I raised in my presentation. So what I thought, it may, rather than repeat what you have heard already, let's try and use this time and have you ask whatever questions you want, and we'll respond to them. And thank you, Veron, for the excellent leadership you are providing, and for the staff of CAF. It's good to see you back, Sandra, and everybody else. Thank you so much. So let's start on that basis. Ask questions and let's respond, because otherwise I'll have to repeat the same things that you heard me mention in the press conference.
Thank you very much, sir. My name is Adel Mahroui. I work for CGTN, China Global Television Network. We've heard news recently about new COVID-19 variants coming up from
so you can just, the mask.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we're hearing now news about new COVID-19 variants coming up, might be spreading more quickly. We are about to have a very crucial step in African football with the AFCON in Cameroon coming up. Are you more or less concerned about the status of the COVID-19 pandemic, especially that CAF has been moving lately to encourage engagement of fans and to open up gradually the attendees in football? Thank you.
Very good question. I mean, this morning we went to bed very late, around about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm staying on the other side because of a lot of correspondence I have. And this morning I saw this headline about this new variant that is so much more transmissible. And the important thing is that it is being assessed, it is being evaluated. Some of the European countries have responded by red listing some countries. So we will be guided by the science, we will be guided by the findings. And we thought that the world was moving in the right direction and that progress was being made concerning opening up. Many countries have vaccinated, although in Africa, the vaccination process can really do with a huge sense of urgency. In some countries, there's already the booster that's in place. So in specific answer to your question, we'll keep an eye on what science is telling us and be guided by science. In the meantime, all the plans we have will proceed with all the caution and protocols for COVID-19 as we've had in the past. I think this press conference is going to be quicker than what all of us might think. Any other
Take
questions?
question inside first, then I will go online. Any other
Yeah.
question ici? Andrew.
I'm Ugandan. I work with Uganda Radio Network, and I'm also the web editor of the CECAFA region.
You're the web editor of the CAF.
Yes,
Wonderful.
yes. Thank you very much, Mr. President. A very quick one. In relation to AFCON, well, earlier this morning you were talking about Cameroon being about 75% ready. And
No. I thought it was 95.
95 President said this
95%,
morning.
yes.
There's a big difference between 75 and 95.
Oh, fine. Thanks. And at this point in time, what is that word that you can tell the Africans who love football so much and the rest of the world just a few weeks to this big tournament as president? Thank you.
Very simple. I think the process for Cameroon is proceeding. I mean, my vice president with Veron did excellent work to go and visit our CAF vice president and our CAF general secretary to go and visit Cameroon as I had undertaken to see the progress that's been made. What I like is just the deep commitment by the people of Cameroon and the determination by all the stakeholders, including the government, to make a success of the AFCON. And to the extent that there's anything that's outstanding, we will engage and make sure that progress has been made. But I'm absolutely satisfied. All of us at this stage must focus on AFCON in Cameroon and make the huge success out of it, which I'm confident it will be. Okay?
Question, names, your media. No more question inside. Let's move online. So, Karim Abdel Moshen, are you there? Karim? I'm calling Karim Abdel Moshen for your question. Are you there? I will move then to Lilian Neck. Lilian Neck, correspondent news voice of Swedish media. Are you there, Lilian?
Whilst you're waiting for Lilian, welcome, Madame Kaniza, our first vice president. Thank you for joining us.
I will try to speak with
And of
Robin.
course, welcome to our sports minister from Cameroon for joining us. Thank you so much. And the wonderful delegation that was here with us from Cameroon to express your commitment and your confidence in ensuring that we'll have a successful AFCON next year.
Okay. Let's go back inside. Okay. You have the microphone. Give him the microphone, please.
مساء الخير.
Should I translate?
From Arabic?
Yes.
Okay, please, translation. Your name, your media, and your question, please.
محمد سعيد صحفي مصري.
Oh, I didn't know you understand Arabic, Varun, because you also need the translation. English is 3. English is 3. Sorry? So,
3.
can you see 3? Okay. Yeah?
اوكي.
Okay.
محمد سعيد صحفي مصري. كان سؤالي لدكتور باتريس موتسيبي بخصوص دوري
No,
السوبر.
that's English. I don't. That's Arabic. No? Number 2. Okay. Is it on? Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Bakir.
Who's the spray?
Okay.
All right. I think we've got it right now. Okay.
اوكي. مساء الخير. محمد سعيد صحفي مصري. السؤال للدكتور باتريس موتسيبي بخصوص دوري السوبر الإفريقي. يمكن
Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear? I can't hear. I've got it on 2. Wait, I'll move it. It's 2. Wait. Sorry. Okay, so how do you move the 2? Oh, this side. Yeah, but it's 2. Are you on 2?
We're English, which channel? 2?
Yeah, the English interpreter says they can't hear either. So maybe let him speak and somebody will translate. You can translate. Okay. I think proceed and then you'll translate. Okay.
Give him the microphone. Give him the microphone.
Okay.
Let's try that way.
Yeah, please.
Okay, go on.
Proceed. Yeah.
اوكي، كنت عايز اعرف دوري السوبر الافريقي. يمكن كثر الحديث عن اقامه مسابقه دوري السوبر الافريقي، واليوم الجمعيه العموميه اعتمدت هذه المسابقه خلال الفتره القادمه. الاعلام في قاره افريقيا عايز يعرف نظام البطوله، يعني ايه الفورمات اللي هتتلعب عليه بطوله دوري السوبر الافريقي؟ هل في امكانيه ان تتلغي احدى البطولتين، دوري الابطال او كاس الكونفدراليه؟ يعني الكلام عن البطوله كتير لكن ما فيش تفاصيل للاعلام او حتى لجمهور القاره الافريقيه بخصوص دوري السوبر الافريقي. شكرا.
Okay, the question is about the African Super League, because there are many talks about the African Super League, and today in the General Assembly there were talks about it, but there is no details for the format of the tournament, and if one of the two tournaments, Champions League and the Confederation Cup, will be cancelled to hold the Super League.
Yeah, very good question. And if you see what that resolution says, that Mofre Yaya, in terms of the inter-club committee, this matter is still with EXCO. Today was an endorsement of this clear understanding that we should, that this is an important competition which will benefit African football and improve the quality, but also generate income, not just for those clubs and countries that are participating, but for those that are not participating as well. So we will make an announcement in due course in terms of what additional information we want to provide about the Super League. But it's something that's exciting, it's something that has huge potential, and it'll be submitted to, we took this decision today to say EXCO must continue with the good work it's doing. Okay, next.
Thank you, President. Robin Duke, we are online. Where are you from? Robin?
I think everybody is so tired now. And even after eating, stomach is also tired.
Take it again, please. Robin, good afternoon. Welcome. Say it again. Robin, we can't hear you. Please type your question. I will take it for you, okay? I will take it for you. Write it. We move to, you raise your hand, Adama Halil Diallo. Are you there? Adama Halil Diallo, are you there? Bonjour, bienvenue.
Bonjour à vous.
D'où est-ce que vous nous appelez et présentez-vous?
J'appelle l'Abidjan Côte d'Ivoire, Adama Halil Diallo, journaliste de sport à Côte d'Ivoire.
Merci, bienvenue.
Je m'intéresse au droit télé parce qu'on a l'impression que ce secteur d'activité ne génère pas assez de sous pour l'économie du football africain, notamment pour la CAF. Ce qui m'amène à
Merci. Merci pour la question. Une seule question, s'il vous plaît, à la fois. La réponse, President. please.
Okay, Veron, I think switch on and then respond. Party to-
I can take it. Bonjour, messieurs, merci pour votre question. Je ne sais pas si vous avez bien compris la relation qui régissait le contrat dont vous avez parlé avec le groupe dont vous avez parlé. Le groupe en question était un représentant. Donc, un représentant, il fait des actes pour et en faveur de son représenté. Maintenant, ce contrat est terminé. Le contrat d'agence que le groupe dont vous avez parlé tout à l'heure, le contrat est terminé, mais la CAF reste liée avec le contrat existant. C'est vrai que vous dites que le droit télé, ça doit porter beaucoup d'argent, mais quand on fait l'offre publique, les chiffres qu'il y a, c'est les chiffres que vous devez prendre. Pour pouvoir faire beaucoup d'argent dans les droits télé, il ne faut pas l'oublier, il faut que votre produit soit sexy, c'est-à-dire soit produit que les gens peuvent acheter, qui attire du monde. Pour attirer du monde, il n'y a pas que les beaux jeux. Pour attirer du monde, les stades, la pelouse, tout doit être très bien. Donc, pour le moment, on a hérité le contrat qui existait déjà bien avant presque tout le monde ici. Et puis ces contrats-là continuent
that are
encore.
very old, and these contracts
Mais on
are
est
still
en train
on.
d'améliorer notre
We are
produit.
trying
Et puis,
to
certainement,
improve our
nous allons
product,
positionner
and
ailleurs.
once, of
Je
course,
pense que c'est
that we have
C'est à ce sujet de poser votre question.
increased and improved this product, I hope that we will have more money coming in.
Merci, Monsieur le Secrétaire Général. On va rester en français.
Thank you.
Je prends
We are
Roger
going
Obama.
now
Vous êtes là,
to
bonjour.
give the
Obama? Is it Barack?
to give the floor to Guy Roger Obama.
Merci beaucoup.
Vous êtes en ligne? Bonjour, bienvenue.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, welcome. I have a question that I want to ask to CAF. Mr. Mosengo, you sent already 2 letters to Cameroon, one on 2 September for the match Cameroon-Malawi, and the other one was on 17 November. In Cameroon, they say that you're not respectful in your correspondence. What did you say in those letters? Do you have some viable information, some credible information?
Merci, on a écouté votre question.
Thank
Merci,
you,
messieurs.
thank you, thank
Restez en
you.
ligne pour la réponse.
Thank you, please
Merci,
stay
à bientôt.
stay online for the reply.
Merci, monsieur,
Thank you.
pour votre question.
Thank you very much for your
Une
question.
institution qui est là pour dire n'importe quoi.
I think that we shouldn't say anything. CAF is a very respected and respectful organization. And if we lacked respect to anybody
À être en possession
in correspondence that you're not supposed to have read, then I would apologize. But I can tell you that between the Cameroon authorities and CAF, we have excellent relations. We have no problems at all.
le contenu
And
de nos correspondances,
if
ça n'engage que vous.
our correspondence is not well understood or well read, this is not our fault.
Véron, I'm happy to
Thank you.
welcome Sati.
Monsieur Véron.
Satish Sekar, are you there?
Sati.
Hello, Satish.
Sati.
How are you? Welcome.
This from Empower in Britain. My question is for the President, Patrice Motsepe, and also the General Secretary. When we met in March of this year, you said you wanted to help legends of African football and that you wanted to meet with them twice a year. I was wondering how that has progressed, and also be inviting winners from the 1972 last time it was in Cameroon to come to the Forest Farm as honoured guests of CAF and Cameroon.
Well, I think we've had lots of good discussions with some of the legends and the there will be continuing and I think also more formalized discussions with them. I was with a number of them, Drogba, Eto'o, various Yaya the other day. But I think it's more important to have these formal engagements because we want them to get more involved, we want them to advise, we want them to give input because we believe they've got a unique contribution to make to the development and growth of African football. You want to say something?
I would like to add that the African legends, they are part of the major stakeholder of CAF. They will be involved in this process that the analyzing that the CAF Executive Committee is conducting regarding the Super Continental Cup, Super Cup, African Super Cup.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I see his hand was up and
Yeah.
another hand there.
Yes, you have the mic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hicham, go on, go on. Yeah.
Ok. Tout d'abord, merci, Président. Merci,
Retire ton masque, c'est pas un
Président.
problème. Pour la question.
Ah,
Tu peux
j'enlève.
retirer. Parfait.
C'est Haitham Rajdi, Foot 24, Tunisien, Nibal TV.
Balda TV.
La dernière journée de la qualification pour la Coupe du Monde.
During the last days of the qualifier for the World Cup, there was a little confusion with the Ministry of Sports. And in Tunisia, we got a real threat against our national team.
Si encore le ministère du Sport
If the Ministry of Sports continues to interfere in our activities, in the activities of the Tunisian Confederation, we would like to know what is this letter. The letter was not signed by CAF, and it was a letter that was, it wasn't signed by CAF, but there was a letter that was made public in Tunisia with a real threat.
alors que la lettre n'était pas signée.
Non, la CAF signe toutes ces lettres.
No, it's CAF always signs. CAF always signs all its letters. I will show you the letter after. I know absolutely what you're talking about. There are probably some problems between the between the Ministry of Sports and the Federation. Now we should analyze these problems. Is it interference or is it a state problem? This is what we said in the letter. I don't know if it is the same, but we recall the principles which are applied everywhere in all the federations and in FIFA, that the Confederation must go on and work without any interference from anybody. And if this is the case, the Federation, the Tunisian Federation, should know that, and we did not send any threat to the Tunisian government.
Ok, donc on est d'accord.
So it was just a matter of principle, non-interference in the various affairs of our confederations. Thank you.
It's a lot. So I will take one question inside and then you give me a few minutes to take some of them online. There are many waiting. So, yes, you. Name your media and then your question, please. Thank you.
اسمي أحمد فهمي، صحفي بجريدة الدستور المصرية. الحقيقة دلوقتي في الفترة الأخيرة اسمها كثرة الأحاديث عن لوائح اسمها الدور الثالث من التصفيات الأفريقية المؤهلة لكأس العالم 2022 في قطر. والحقيقة في الفترة الأخيرة قرينا أكتر من لائحة، في لائحة الاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم واللي بتنص على إن تحديد أطراف المواجهات الذهاب والإياب بتتم عن طريق القرعة، في الوقت اللي بتنص فيه لائحة الاتحاد الأفريقي على إن مباريات الإياب بتقام على ملاعب المنتخبات صاحبة التصنيف الأول أو المستوى الأول. فكنا عايزين نعرف يعني ما تم التوصل إليه في هذا الصدد.
The question is about the World Cup qualifiers, third round, because he says that the FIFA regulations say that the determining of the first leg and second leg is by draw, while the other regulations...
Sorry, FIFA says what?
That the determining of the third round matches of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers is done by draw. Who plays the first leg at home and who plays the second away? Or is it, will be done on the basis of the highest ranked team play the second leg at home?
You answer.
Yeah, the question is, will it be on the basis of a draw to determine where is the first leg and where is the second leg, or the highest ranked team play the second leg at home?
Let's see how it goes. Did you hear that?
Vous parlez on parle de playoff.
Oui.
We are talking about the playoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the qualifiers.
Qualifiers, yeah.
Cette question, là vous parlez de procédure. Now you are talking about the procedure, the process. These have already been decided by CAF Executive Committee. That will depend on the ranking that you have in the FIFA ranking, and then you have to play home and away match. And the draw will be done somewhere in January. I don't know if this was the question of this is the answer.
I think it's Adel, please.
إقرارها في هذا الصدد. أنا كنت بسأل على اللائحة النهائية
I was asking about the final status, what was adopted. Is it adopted according to the preceding status of CAF, that is to say that those who were classified in last could not play abroad, and that the other ones play the first leg at home?
Which side plays the first leg and second leg at home?
No, that I mentioned before. They will play home and away match.
Yeah. He means the second leg will be played at the home of the highest ranked team.
No, the process that was decided the following.
Okay.
The seed will be according to the FIFA ranking. The weak team, between brackets, according to the FIFA ranking, they play home match, and then the last match will play in the strong team according to the FIFA ranking. Okay.
Okay, thank you. We have a very, very busy day, so I think I will not take no more question. One last question, President. One last question online, just for you. We have Mark Gleason and David Kalfa, just for you, and then we end here. Mark, are you there? Mark Gleason, are you there? David? Yeah. Très bien, on vous écoute.
Question is for Mr. Patrice Motiepe.
Allez-y, monsieur, allez-y, allez-y.
Go ahead. Oh, we can't hear you. Are you there? We can't hear you.
Je pense qu'on a perdu Marc. Oh.
Marc? I'm trying.
Marc, on vous entend. Très bien, allez-y.
Yes, we can hear you.
Continue. Continue, Mark.
The Cup of Nations will, in the proposed change of the World Cups every 2 years, what becomes of?
Mark, just repeat your question. I mean, we heard the first word, we didn't hear the rest. Repeat your question, please.
So, in the plans for a 2-year World Cup, what becomes
What becomes of the African Cup of Nations? Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to tell you, you do wonderful work, Mark, and you have done so over so many years, and your knowledge and contributions to South African football in particular, but also to African football, is something that I'm proud of, and I know many of us are proud of. You may have seen the presentation by Arsene Wenger. The prime competition, the main competition for Africa, which is AFCON, will definitely continue. Part of the process is to ensure that the players do not play more matches or more games than they did historically. And there will be a fundamental review of the competitions and of the, as well as of the structure that has existed over many years. But I can almost assure you that in this review of the competitions in totality, there will be a focus on ensuring that the competitions of the future are the most exciting and the most popular, and the ones that the viewers and the spectators find to be most attractive. We have to respond. We've got to be guided by the commercial as well as the pure football interest and excitement, and what ensures that those that have been following African football for many, many years continue to be interested and get as many of them, millions of viewers, to watch African football. The test in this, at the end of the day, will, as I said, be by the appeal. Many years ago, I was told that in anything that you produce and in anything that you sell, we sell football. We market and produce and display football. European football is highly desired, not just because of the pitches and the quality of football, but also because of the administration, the quality of the competitions, the professionalism, and the partnerships that have been built over many years between European football and the broadcasting companies like yourself and others. So we'll make appropriate announcements in due course, and we'll also get feedback from yourself and others in terms of what restructuring will be the most appealing.
Thank you. It's been 2 busy, hard days. Thank you, GS. Thank you, Mr. President, for your time. And we wish you to take time for yourself.
Thank you so much. We've had many private interviews, and
yeah.
The media department of CAF is available. We had people from all over the continent who were with us over the last 2 hours, got private interviews, and will be available for further questions. Either Alex, who's doing wonderful work, or our General Secretary, and where appropriate, I will be available as well. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so very much.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Merci à tous, Monsieur le membre du comité exécutif. Merci. Merci, Mesdames et Messieurs, en ligne et dans la salle. Et à bientôt. Une
Thank
photo.
you, everybody. Let us take a picture.
Où est notre... yeah.
You want to take a photo where?
Yeah, with Togo. With Togo, sir.
Where's Togo?
Togo.
Yeah, what about the ball? You want me to stand on it or what? Tell us. Follow instruction.
Monsieur le ministre.